beyond enemy lines of this riveting story of peace, love, and war from award-winning director Hideo Kojima. New era, the 1960s. Battle of ideologies. Relive history's the Cold War and geopolitical landscape change. New gameplay, survival. Battle of instincts. Outsmart enemies with camouflage, close quarters combat, stalking, interrogating, climbing, hunting, and treating injuries. New setting, the jungle. Battle of reptiles. Pit yourself against an environment where traps sketch enemies and threats lurk in the shadows and noises alert predators. Epic musical score composed by Harry Gregson Williams, Shrek, Armageddon, The Rock, and immersive Dolby Pro Logic 2 surround sound. Shed your skin and blend into the area we're downloading new. Okay, well, that's not important. Metal Gear Solid 3, when first released, did support online, but that was very short-lived. This game takes place in 1964 during the Cold War. You play as Naked Snake, who is. This game takes place before any of the other games. Part of the reason why I'm doing this before the other games is I wanted to do it in chronological order. This is actually my favorite in the entire franchise. Let's see if I can open this without making it too loud. My copy's case is a little bit broken. Actually, it doesn't have the little stamp, the little pin things to keep this down. I'm not going to read all of it, but this is actually a really cool book. Instruction booklet, because it has. I almost said pages. I would certainly hope so. It has an entire little comic book, almost teaching you about the new mechanics of the game. Metal Gear Solid 3 was the first one to introduce a camouflage index. So you had a more set in stone. This is how well the enemy can see me. In Metal Gear Solid 1 and 2, you had one single suit called the sneaking suit. And you wore that through the entire game, and it was more based on how well you could just stay out of their sight. This one is more how well can you camouflage yourself to, even if you're in their sight, not be seen. Metal Gear Solid 4, Guns of the Patriots, would later follow that and keep it, which I really enjoy. Not that Solid 1 and 2 were bad. I love all of those games. I love every single one of these the Metal Gear games, with the exception of Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain. Not a fan at all of that game. But that's for another review. I kind of find it funny that this says broadband and not in dial-up. I don't know if anybody actually even has dial-up anymore. apologize if I just have random moments where I don't talk. I'm getting used to talking again. Metal Gear Solid 3 is my favorite of the entire franchise. Not to say the other ones are bad, but in fact, Solid 1 and 4 are probably my second favorites. It's just 3 does so much with the story. I mean, each game does amazing stuff with the story. But Solid 3 just explains everything so well. Part of my problem with Solid 5 is it's unnecessary, but again, that's for another review. We'll get to that semi-soon, because the only games in between that are Portable Ops and Peace Walker. I will mention right now, for anybody who's wondering, the chronological order for the Metal Gear Solid series is Metal Gear Solid 3, Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker. Technically, it goes Portable Ops, Peace Walker, and then Ground Zeroes and Phantom Pain, and then Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake, Metal Gear Solid 1, Metal Gear Solid 2, and Metal Gear Solid 4 ends it completely. Rising takes place multiple years after Solid 4, because they even mention the fall of SOP, which I won't get into because that spoils the game, and you should definitely play these games because they're amazing games. I love this series, not only because of its gameplay, but its story is just amazing. But I really hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, please let me know.